Hi everybody, this is Bill from Fit and 50 Plus. Got a quick video today. I wanted to discuss these. This is the New Balance Zante V4. I've been running in the Zantes since the V2s. So this is my fifth pair of Zantes with V2s, V3s, V4s. And when I started running in these, I looked for videos based upon real-time, user experience, and those were few and far between. So I just thought I'd give you my impressions of these. I know that a lot of people had some issues when when New Balance switched from the version 2s to the version 3s. I think that a lot of the feedback was that the version 3s were a lot stiffer, more rigid than the V2s. I actually had one pair of the V2s, three pairs of the V3s, and this is my first pair of V4s. And just for some background, these are for neutral runners. I tend to underpronate, I think that's the right terminology, which means that I supinate. Basically, from a layman's term, I basically heel strike on the outside of my foot. So that's basically, supinate is when you roll your ankle to the outside when you strike, and that's basically what I do. If you were somebody that rolled your ankle in, a neutral shoe would not be the type of shoe you'd want to wear, typically anyways. But with that said, I've had great success with the V2s and the V3s. These things are pretty cheap. You can get them on sale on Amazon often for under $100. The V3s right now I've seen $60-$70, so really good deal. And for the most part, they've worked very well for me. They're light. They have a minimal drop. I think it's 6 millimeters, which is a real good speed shoe. And the durability has been okay up until the V4s, that is. I was getting about 350 miles out of the previous iterations of the New Balance Zantes, and I've put about 120 miles on these V4s. Now, the upper is really soft, really light, maybe to a fault with the V4s. The V3s were very, very comfortable, but I did feel them confining a little bit on the outsides of my feet. And now I think I know why that was. I think that provided a little bit more stability, especially for somebody that supinates like I do. And it allowed me to have a more consistent and even foot strike. The problem I'm finding with the V4s, although extremely comfortable, much softer than the V3s, especially through the midsole. They're really soft through the midsole, really comfortable. Like I said, I've only put 125 miles on these. And as you can see from the bottom of the sole, I'm already getting significant breakdown and wearage on the outside of my left shoe. Hasn't happened on my right, so I guess I roll a little bit more on my left foot than I do on my right. But right there is, the tread is completely worn away. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to run with these. I can actually almost feel my left leg getting sore when I run right now, so I may have to convert these to just some casual shoes. Just as a comparison, I've got my V3s on, and these are my retired V3s, and I put 327 miles on these. And as you can see, I've still got black all the way down the left side. Sure, it's worn, but it hasn't worn through to the actual midsole material, to the fresh foam. So I am somewhat concerned that these V4s actually wore out. And like I said, this might just be something with me, because I do, like I said, I supinate pretty significantly. And maybe with the redone material, maybe it's just something that isn't going to work out for me. It's unfortunate because I've loved my previous pairs, and I certainly would pick up a pair of V3s again if I could find them on the cheap on Amazon, just as maybe like a wet weather shoe or something like that, because they're extremely light, and even the V3s are very comfortable. But I think that as far as the V4s are concerned, if you do happen to supinate, you might want to stay away from them. If you're just a natural neutral runner though, and you have a consistent strike on the bottom of your foot, you may never even run into these things. And if that's the case, and you've found that the V3s in the past have been a little too stiff or a little too rigid, you may want to give the V4s a shot, because in that type of situation, you may be able to get a good 300, 350 miles without any of this, the wear that I found on mine. So I just thought I'd reach out to all you guys and let you know what my experiences were with these things. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. If you have any comments, just put them below, and I will be sure to try and answer them. And subscribe to the channel if you find my videos to be helpful. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, and have a great day.